Yeah, it's been a busy last 12 months or even a little bit more than that now, 1.5 years. Yeah, you know, I had some bad injuries when I filled in for the World SX in Melbourne there in 2022, and it took me all of 23 to get over them. And then, yeah, I put together the plan, you know, of doing Oz Supercross last year as a privateer, which was tough. I didn't get any support, so it was just Dad and I, Pro Motor Suspension, doing it with some other good help just from some local sponsors, and people helped me out. And yeah, ended up 5th in the championship, like you say, and then rolled into a US trip to the start of the year, and then here we are now. It flies, but yeah, round 3 this weekend in Wollongong. I did do it in 2020. I did 6 rounds at the start of the year, but I wanted to go back and you know, everything I learnt from that first trip in 2020, which was a lot. It's so different over there, and especially doing it the way I do it as a privateer and going over with my dad. Yeah, bucket list to go again, try and improve on it, which I did. I got a higher LCQ finish with a 6, you know, 2 spots out of the main event. And yeah, I put together a trip with 6 rounds and then come back home and went back for the last 2 because they were Denver and Salt Lake. So again, on the West Coast enough where we could drive. Yeah, it was something I had in my mind that I wanted to do, you know, have a good series here in Australia and then continue on over there. And yeah, I'm happy to have done that now. It's awesome. It's a big process and a lot goes into it. So I'm pretty happy with what I've done. That's 14 AMA Supercrosses I've done now. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I just want to get through this year and just see what I can do here. And yeah, we'll see what the future holds, but for now, I'm just focused on this series. No plans to go back to the States. Yeah, it's tough. It is, man. Like with the travel, the shop's closed because Dad and I are in the shop working together, and it's closed. He's on the road, and some rounds I'll fly or others I'll drive with him. We're doing all my own suspension settings and a lot of the bike work, the prep before the meeting. It's a lot of that before you head to the race. And you know, during the week I'm working 38, 40-hour weeks. Through season, it's a little bit flexible. I can have a little more time off, but I'm still working predominantly, you know, most of the week, and then trying to ride around that. I'm lucky with Pro Motor Suspension test tracks, Supercross track at home. I can practice around work quite easily, but yeah, it's still tough, that's for sure. Getting 5th in the championship, that's just awesome for me to have. I'm stoked on that. So into this year, that helped me get Yamaha support. To be honest with you, I rang around and I tried to get some more help, and I didn't have any success with that, and Yamaha really come through and helped me out, which is awesome because I do have quite a history with those guys. So yeah, here we are on a good deal with Yamaha, privateer again, and yeah, the old boy in Pro Motor Suspension really helped me out, but I'm keen to try and build off of last year, and there's still a lot of racing left yet, so we'll see how today and the rest of the rounds go. I like a lot of the venues we're going to this year, you know, permanent stadiums, good lighting. We haven't had that in years past, so that's a big improvement, and they're promoting it really well. I personally would like to see the 20-lap finals. I'm more of a traditionalist. It just suits me better. I think it's less chaotic and the crowd can keep up with the racing a bit better. But look, overall, it's nice to see the series building. We had good crowd at round 1 and 2. I think we'll get the same here tonight in Wollongong, and yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes over the next few years.